pesci. They got fish. $95 for a whole branzino. Holy shit,
Yeah,
Philly.
we'll take one of everything.
All right, members, we are back in Mama's basement. Ladies and gentlemen.
Grandmother's favorite coochie.
Woo, welcome back to the Sunday Sauce. You heard what Phil said, your grandmother's favorite coochie. How you doing today, Phil?
It's Philly the Balls and Vinny the Chef today.
Sheesh. The balls in the shaft are in the building. This is the first episode that we're recording, actually, in the new year.
Absolutely.
This is wild. The different energy is in the air.
I think you know the energy that I'm on.
I got to be honest with you guys. We just had like a pre-show, let's catch up with each other's lives. This man is on some whatever's above alpha. Multiply that by 20. That's the energy that this guy is on. Apex. He is an apex individual, a god, if you will, a demigod.
I'm feeling happy these days.
You look happy.
I'm feeling good.
I feel happy too. We're both in a great headspace, huh?
Vinny.
Forget about it. We love that. No, but you know what? We went through trials and tribulations last year, and we both came out on top.
Yeah.
And now we're ready to absolutely decimate the competition.
That's it.
I'm ready to fuel the fire.
You know, people say like, compete with yourself.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I'm competing with the world right now, baby.
No,
You know,
but actually,
you got to look at yourself in the mirror, and you do have to benefit and move forward with yourself. But also, you got to look at the competition. You got to look at this guy, that guy, this girl, whatever. What's working? Oh, I can do that. I'm going to decimate that.
you can do that better.
We're going in.
You see, yes, you can learn from your mistakes, but you could also learn from other people's mistakes so you don't make those mistakes.
Learning from mistakes in general, no matter if it's your mistakes or others' mistakes, can get you at a great advantage point.
Absolutely.
Not vantage point, advantage point. I just made up a new term. It's 2022. We're doing new things. I'm talking new channels, new content, new ideas. The bread and butter will still be there.
New identities, almost.
New identities.
The same base, but I mean...
I don't know how much I can say about what you showed me, but new media conglomerates. I'm just saying, Phil.
what
we're
are
on
you going
top
to do?
of the world right now.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's good to have, even if it's not a clear vision, just somewhat of a vision for the new year. I always tell you this on the show. I love a good reset. It
does feel like a reset.
It does, man. I just got back from Georgia. I'm in New York for a little bit. Then I'm going on another vacation. We're traveling. We're doing new things. Who knows? Maybe I'll film a fucking vlog this week. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows what this guy's going to do? I don't even know what I'm going to do.
As long as you're doing something. I mean, you're moving towards something, huh?
Absolutely. How was your New Year's Eve? Let's start there, I guess, for the members. What'd you do?
Little lackluster.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my girlfriend, we hung out at her cousin's house. That's it. Just four of us. Had a nice chill night. We both cooked.
Nice.
So there was like a nice feast going on.
Mm-hmm.
Some lasagna, some lemon butter garlic chicken.
Beautiful.
Then we came in with the funfetti cake. You ever have funfetti box cake?
I have had fun.
It's unbeatable.
Yeah, it's
But
delicious.
in terms of like, I don't know if you felt this way too. I don't know if you watched any television regarding the balls dropping, right?
Are you asking right now for
Yeah.
me? Yeah, it was the weirdest thing ever.
It was just the worst energy I've ever seen in my life.
I kept asking, my buddy John, he hosted a little get-together, and I was asking him, what the fuck are we watching? I don't know if this was how everyone watched it. There was 3 screens. Is this what you were looking at?
That was, what was it, NBC?
My guy, it looked like security
ABC?
camera footage.
It was.
And literally the ball countdown where it would drop, it was skipping numbers, like it was lagging. It looked like shit. I go, what the fuck? And there was like meditation music in the background. Again,
Bro.
I don't know if this was just our setup or everybody's. It was a weird ball
Well, that
drop.
was the YouTube live stream.
Ah, okay.
Had like 15,000 people watching. So we would tune into that one because it was the same network that was doing the Pete Davidson and Miley Cyrus in Miami, except you needed to be a member of whatever channel, you have to subscribe to.
Okay.
I forget what it was, but we kept trying to find it because we were like, oh, that's probably lit. You got Pete Davidson's commentary, Miley Cyrus throwing a show. But instead, we were watching some regular ass news channel, and they had the worst set I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was definitely a weird.
Did you see the military song, people?
No.
Bro, people were roasting them on Twitter because it was like they took a preschool theater group and put them up in not Madison Square Garden, fucking Times Square. And it was the laziest, worst performance I've ever seen. And it was so fake. And I was just like, this is gross.
It's the ball dropping. It's the transition from one year to another. Can we get a proper production? That's all we ask for.
We can't.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, no, it's not about the ball dropping though. It's the people that you're with. It's the memories you share.
Yeah, I dropped my own balls that night.
Shit. That's epic, dude. I had one of those party favors. I go, and the fucking thing shoots out. That was really good.
That was
I've
really
never
good.
done that before. I learned something new about myself every day. But yeah, it was a fun get-together. Surprised all my friends in Georgia before I got to the little event. Did a 7-course dinner at the hotel I was staying at. I'm talking tuna tartare, little sorbet, cleanse your palate in the middle of the meal.
Wow.
Little chocolate ball.
Were you drinking?
Drinking, yeah. We had, what the hell were we drinking? I forgot the name of it, but it was like a fun cocktail.
Porn star martinis?
No, but it was good.
Cosmos?
I've had a porn star shop
They're
before.
good.
Very good. Cosmos, no, it was like an orange thing with like an orange in it.
Aperol Spritz?
I feel like it was called some Bulldog.
Bulldog?
I feel like they had Bulldog in it. But it was delicious. I had 2 of those. There was a guy named Richard Shaw III, I believe. He was playing the saxophone.
Look at that.
Unbelievable. I mean, this guy was going up and down the fucking restaurant. I wanted to learn how to play the sax.
Yeah.
It was excellent. That was fun. And then we went, surprised everybody. I walked in. Lex, Dylan's wife, brought out a cake and said, light the candles. And we came in with the fucking birthday cake. We sang. Everyone flipped the fuck out. Great execution. The surprise could have been a little bit better. A couple of leaks here and there. A couple of people found out, but Dylan didn't know. Frank didn't know. Ryan didn't know. So we surprised a bunch of people.
I mean, that's enough.
Yeah, and then we got pretty drunk. It was a good time. It was a fun time with some friends, and then the rest of the weekend played out. I tried. I still don't even know if I'm saying it right. Bubble tea or boba tea for the first time.
Bubble tea.
Really fucking cool.
Was it the traditional milk tea with the tapioca balls, or did you get like the exploding boba?
No, yeah, it had the balls in it.
You chew on them?
Yeah, it was crazy because you're like eating and drinking at the same time.
Yeah.
And you don't see them coming.
How good?
Amazing. I didn't get one myself, but I had one of my friends.
With the fat straw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat straw. Took a sip. The balls shoot through. You're like, what the fuck? It was
It's
crazy.
the back of your throat. You're like,
Yeah, no, it's wild. And the consistency, the feeling of them.
It's great.
It's a little wild.
Did you get the ones with the plastic top and you pierced a hole? Or
yeah,
was it
I'm pretty sure it had
Really?
a plastic top. Yeah.
the ones that are like vacuum sealed on?
I think so. It was a legit place.
Damn,
It was
dude.
crazy. But yeah, now the problem was I ate too much of Korean barbecue.
Mm.
I have stories for days. I usually don't go out and do things, so like I have all these stories. The waitress comes over and we said, we'll take the squid. No exaggeration. This was the exchange. Yeah, we'll take the squid. She's like, we're like, what do you mean? We can't have the squid? She
You
goes,
don't want the squid?
She goes, you don't want the squid. No, we're like, no, come on, we'll take the squid. She's like, you don't want it. Walked away,
Why?
right? I don't know. We start ordering some chicken, some other things, some beef, whatever. And then she comes back and we're still hungry. Like, we'll take the squid.
Give us the fucking
And she literally
scoongeel.
looked like she was terrified. She's like, okay. She brought the squid. The squid was delicious.
Oh.
No one got food poisoning. Everything was fine. The squid, too. I don't know if you ever had Korean barbecue squid.
I haven't.
Because we did Korean barbecue. At least me, it was my first time doing
How
it.
good?
Fucking amazing. All right, you sweat like an asshole. All right, you fucking have a good time with your friends. You get apple juice. It's fantastic, right?
You talking
So-
about soju?
We had
It's the-
soju
it's
on
the
New Year's
best.
Eve.
It's the best.
We had grape. We had peach.
Did you do they're not shot glasses, but they're the small cups that you drink about out of?
No, we were drinking the soju at like a house get together, basically. So we were just drinking out of red Solo cups. It was pretty legit. But when we went, they had the little shot glass things.
They're bigger than a shot glass, but smaller than a cup.
It's legit, dude.
It's soju glass.
Dude, we had some good fucking times in, was it,
NYC?
where would we go?
Koreatown.
Koreatown, right? Dude, that was so fun.
K-Town.
I know we've brought this up before, but for those of you guys that are newer members, one time we were out with one of my friends and she took us to like a secret spot in
It was a
Koreatown.
lounge.
Literally, we went through like a hotel lobby, got into a ranky, disgusting elevator, went up a couple floors. It opened up. We were in like a fucking sick Korean club.
Literal GTA 5 nightclub.
I've never seen anything like this in my life, bro. They were like walking around, like holding dragons on those
Cocktail
sticks.
waitresses.
Oh, it was sick.
It was nuts.
Music was on point. The DJ was getting into it. It was
And-
fucking hype.
The vibes were great because you didn't have any like bros or like,
Yeah, no, everyone in there was so chill.
they were just like
Oh, bro.
aristocrats of high society.
You only invite chill people to the chill secret events.
That's a fact.
There's no Chads going, oh, let's go in the random elevator.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
the random hotel. Get the fuck out
Those guys were going to their room on floor 3.
Yeah, fuck
They had
that.
no idea.
They had no fucking clue.
Great times.
But yeah, the get together was nice. I ate a lot of pizza. I've been eating like a fucking animal. Before the show, I literally stripped. I'm like, Phil, give me a second. I got to hop on my scale because I haven't been able to weigh myself. I've been away. Only gained about a pound and a half.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to be honest, I'm shocked. I even said to you, I'm predicting I'm going to be like 164, 165. I thought I was going to go up like 5 to 6 pounds. Pound and a half.
I'm trying to drop 10 pounds.
You can do it easy.
I'm already down a couple
It's all mental.
because running at 215 plus, like I just can't.
Yeah,
It's too much mass.
It's a lot of mass to lug around.
It's not it.
And I'll tell you, man, I tell you I've been cooking a little bit.
No.
The other night
I'm proud of you though.
I made chicken.
How?
I put the chicken in a pot, put some salt, pepper, a little bit of seasoning on there,
Okay.
turned it with a spoon.
Wait,
what? Nice.
What do you mean you turned it with a spoon?
Well,
You
like
boiled
a
it?
wooden spoon, boiled it,
You boiled chicken?
moved it around a little bit.
Wait, you boiled chicken?
Yes. Is that the proper term for cooking it in a pan? I'm new at this shit.
Pan or pot?
Pot. No, pan.
Was there water?
Yes.
What?
No, I'm trying to fucking think. Now you got me confused. Let me just show you a fucking video. This is what I did. And then you can tell the audience what I did. Yeah, it was cooking like that.
Bro, that's not okay. First of all, that's not a pot.
No, it's pan.
That's a pan.
Yeah, it's pan. You confused me when you said
Second
pot
of
or
all,
pan.
you're not boiling anything because there's no water.
All right, so what would you call this? What is this method?
Sauteing some chicken.
All right, cool. So I sauteed some chicken, right? And then pot of rice with some egg. It was like a nice little stir fry situation, some vegetables.
Wow.
Put it all in a bowl, put it all on a plate, nice fancy plate. And then you get some teriyaki on the top. Let me tell you,
It was good.
it inspired me. I want to be a chef now.
I'm going to come over. I'm going to teach you some techniques
Yeah, please do.
because
I need to know some things.
you can also bake your chicken.
Mm,
I'm not a fan of grilled chicken. I think baking and, on the stove is way better.
yeah,
Grilled chicken gets a little funky sometimes.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a
You need,
grill
a good,
master.
you need a good grill.
You have to be a dad to be a grill master.
I agree.
You need those New Balances.
You know what I learned? Pulling tendons out of the chicken. My job was to cut the chicken, right?
Wait, you bought a full chicken?
We bought like tenders.
There was bones in them?
No, but there's a little, it felt soft. It was a white tendon, right? So what you do is, I might
fuck
teach
did you buy?
I might teach you something right now. What you do is you take a fork and you slide the tendon through the fork and it's slippery.
Yeah.
So you need to grab a paper towel. And then what you do is you pull the tendon and the fork essentially slides over through the chicken and you rip out the tendon.
Yeah.
Now you can cook with the tendon in it, from what I understand, but it's very chewy. It doesn't, it's not the best experience.
I've never had tendons in my chicken like
I'm
that.
telling you, it's pretty lit. So I learned how to do that. That was really cool. I had a cutting board. I got to get a new cutting
Was
board,
it
by the way.
thighs or breast? Dark meat, white meat?
It was white meat. It looked like a long nugget, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just
You
gonna have
gotta
to show
stop
it.
questioning
Yeah.
me. You're stressing me out because I don't even know the things fully. I'm just trying to tell you my experience.
Right.
Tonight, I'm doing some salmon, some baked potatoes, side salad.
Wow, you're jumping in.
Dude, I'm telling you. It's a new year, bro. It's a new year. It's a new me.
Cooking's great.
It's relaxing.
I
Played a
know. It's rewarding.
playlist on Spotify.
I hate cleaning though.
The cleaning is the rough part. My kitchen sink is a little filled with plates right now, if you know what I'm saying, Phil. A lot of plates in the kitchen.
Listen, you slap it in the dishwasher, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, baby. That was good. Been doing that. What else have I been doing? Traveling. It's fun.
I've been disc golfing, but every time I rip my rotator cuff, like I think one day it's gonna
Jesus.
snap off
Yikes.
because I throw forearm, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
From your forearm.
I'll show you.
So look, is it like this?
Forehand. Sorry.
Forehand. Let me see what we're working with here. Give us a descriptive detail of how you do this for the people listening.
I got you.
All right, so we got two guys standing in a field.
Just show us how you throw it.
All right. So he's holding it like this.
Come on.
Oh,
Just
they're
throw
really doing a lot of exposition here,
Oh
huh?
yeah. There we go.
Show us the move. Let's see.
That's how I throw it.
That's weird. So you throw it like this.
It's all on the wrist.
Why not here though?
Well,
What are the benefits?
professional disc golfers, they do both.
Okay.
But some have their like dominant, right? For me, I just feel like it's easier, more effective with my skill set where I'm at right now to throw forehand.
Mm,
It's a lot less taxing on your body because it's just, you snap it.
okay.
Whereas the backhand, it's like a full body discus throw. I'll show you.
The problem is, though, if you learn one way that might be easier for your skill set now, is it going to be harder for you to maybe learn a more advanced skill set later?
Well, this is why I'm ripping my fucking rotator cuff
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm
the
stupid.
problem. You got to switch it up, my guy.
Let's see backhand.
Let's check it out.
They don't throw them like regular frisbees.
Yeah, no, the form was very interesting there. Let's see. So we got a guy over
Bro,
here.
this exposition needs to go.
Well, they're basically explaining the movement, I guess, before they show the movement. All right.
See it.
This is a long fucking video to not see a throw. Holy shit.
Jesus.
What are we doing here, guys? We had some great momentum at the beginning of the show.
This guy's
You're
not even
fucking
throwing
ruining
it
now. Look at this shit.
Vin,
All right, this guy's not going to throw the fucking frisbee.
I don't think we're going to get a...
Describe. What do you want to do? What do you want to tell us? What does it look like?
It's more of swinging a bat. You know how it's in your hips and it's like a full body twist?
The torque comes from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to drag your arm across your body and snap it. So when I do that full force,
It hurts.
it hurts real bad.
Yeah, I completely understand why that would hurt.
Yeah.
See, we're built to just lift fucking heavy dumbbells, Phil.
I know.
That's the physiques that we have.
The physiques.
Phil was like, listen, you're looking lean. I'm like, I don't know, man. When you eat, let me know if you guys feel this way too, members.
Here we go.
After you eat a lot,
See what I mean?
that seems like a regular frisbee throw to me.
No shot.
Bro, literally,
Look.
it's from here to here.
No, but
That
look.
seems pretty standard.
You see how his arm is like locked and loaded?
Okay, so he's here right now.
And watch the snap of his full body.
Yeah, it's very elegant.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I mean, I feel like that looks way more like if you give a little kid a frisbee, he would look more like that than who the fuck would throw it like this?
True.
That shit seems unorthodox to me.
Mm.
But listen, if you get better accuracy with it, it's a win-win.
I just got to go in the trenches and train.
100%. But yeah, after you eat a lot of food on the holidays, I feel like everyone around January 8th, 7th, like that first week of January, you look like a blob in the mirror, no matter what your physique is. Like you all that holiday weight and all the water that you hold on to just kind of fucking sits there for a
I'm
bit.
trying to get hard.
I'm trying to get hard, yeah.
I'm trying to get hard bodied.
I'm trying to be a fully erect penis everywhere I go. That's my motto for 2022.
I don't even care about muscle size anymore. I just want to be hard.
You know whose physique is actually really impressing me right now?
Who?
Fucking Fousey Tube. Bro, he's been running now. He doesn't do any more weights like he does.
Serious?
Dude, he looks just lean, like really lean.
Looking good?
He looks great, dude.
Where have you seen his physique?
I've been following him on Instagram. I stay following the Tube.
You know he was on roids for a bit, right?
I would not be shocked. His transformation was pretty crazy.
I remember back in the day.
That 90-day transformation. But yeah, no, he looks great.
He looks healthy.
That's my thing. Like I wonder if I just this year just focused. Yeah, he looks fantastic, right? It's a great physique. I'm wondering if I just focus on running like 5 days a week, stop the weights. Like I like being built, but maybe I would look even. I'm a small guy, obviously. I'm 5'4". Maybe I would look better with just a more lean look than like, bro. My shoulders are fucking ridiculous.
You can't fit through doors anymore.
It's pretty crazy, dude. My traps are just monstrous.
Monster, dude.
But I also like having like a thick.
You like the yolk?
I like the yolk.
Like YOLK?
You know, yolk is one of the purest proteins. The most pure protein.
I've been eating a lot of eggs.
It's good. Very versatile.
I was very anti-egg for a bit.
Scrambled.
I go scramble.
Sunny side up. Hard
Over easy.
boiled. Over easy.
Raw.
Yeah. Crack an egg right in a fucking cup and
down
chug
the
it
gullet.
down.
Or just in your mouth.
I need to get good at doing the one-handed crack. I've seen a one-handed crack in action. It's
I can't
absolutely
do that.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't.
Me, I was like,
Shatter it.
I only got one little piece of the shell in there and then I scooped it out.
That's good for you.
It's good. The cooking is really fun. That's my thing, bro. I'm starting the fighting soon. That's more cardio that I'm going to be doing. We've been talking about it. We want to
So
start.
it's going to be lean Vin.
Lean Vin, lean and mean.
That's all you need.
Isn't it weird though? Like, what is it? This is an interesting topic, I think. Why does society, or at least people, specific people, like me, for example, why do I feel that I look better, leaner? What is it versus like lean versus being thicker that is attractive? You get what I'm saying?
If you're a grandma, the thicker the better.
It's true.
You know, they're always saying, oh, you got to eat more.
Yeah.
You're going to blow away in the wind.
Yeah, like my nonna would love it if I was 250 pounds rolling in.
I guess
is health, last question, and I really want to pick your brain about this. Is being healthy in general and feeling good what makes you feel like you look really good? Is it a societal thing where like, oh, that guy takes care of himself, he's lean, he looks good, he has value?
Right.
You know, what is it? Are there like, because I've been heavy a bunch of times in my life. Never when I'm like over 180, am I like, I look good. I always hate what I look like.
Right.
Always. And that's a personal thing. I'm sure there's people out there that like the way they look no matter what weight they're at, whatever. But for me, Whenever I get heavier, I always feel bad about myself. And I wonder if that's like a personal thing.
It's definitely a societal thing. You know, we have these beauty standards that are imposed on us even as kids. I mean, we used to play with superheroes and shit. And to this day, we still consume media of really strong, muscular men and women with insane curves. And we're just like, what the fuck? And that's ingrained in our memory from a young age. And that is the ideal that is pushed upon us.
I think it's a multifaceted thing too, though, because I definitely think there is an aspect of like feeling good makes you looking good and feeling good are intertwined.
Yeah, but if you were to take a look at traditional bodybuilders that look like superheroes, bro, they can't run a mile for shit. They can't go up the stairs without getting out of breath.
They can't even wipe their asses.
No.
Seriously.
If you put a Post-it note on a fucking silverback gorilla dude,
done.
He can't get it.
Imagine that as like a Squid Game challenge. You got to get the Post-it note off your back.
Yeah.
They'd all lose.
Just all bodybuilders.
Everyone just getting fucking destroyed. I still have to watch the Squid Game. I've never seen it.
When you talk about bodybuilders like that or people that look insane or say they're just ripped out of their fucking mind, like there's a bit of body dysmorphia there.
Yeah.
Because there's a diminishing return of how lean you are and how healthy you are. The healthiest person is probably at like a 13 to 15% body fat range.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have great cardiovascular health and it's suitable for longevity.
Yeah.
You know, if a harsh winter rolls by, you're going to survive it. Back in the day, if you didn't have meat on your bones,
you're done.
Yeah.
You're done, son.
And that's why in like our older generations are like, oh, you gotta get more meat on your bones.
Yeah.
Like
it's such an interesting thing. Cause like you said, you know, that range of like not being completely shredded to the gills, but also not being very heavy. Like when I was running 5 to 6 miles easily, I didn't have an insane physique. Like I still had my love handles. I was still pretty chunky. But I wasn't fat by any means.
No.
But that's the thing. The moderation, it's such a cliche, but it's so important, bro, because I basically took from Christmas Eve till essentially now. What is that? Like a week and a half?
Yeah.
Let's just say 10 days. 10 days.
10-day vacay.
I took a 10-day break from my calorie counting, a reset. I gained 1.5 pounds. Now, that's not a big deal. You can lose that within 2 weeks of just getting back on track and you're right back where you started. But the problem is, if you then continue to say, oh, I only gained 1.5 pounds, let me keep eating like that, you fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And it's also a cool mental thing because now I know, if I go on vacation and I want to take the whole vacation off and eat whatever the fuck I want, I can. I get home, I get back on my regimen. Because you know me, I'm the king of ballooning up and then shredding and then ballooning up. And I don't want to do that this year. You know, I look good right now. I feel good right now. I want to keep that momentum.
It's just moderation.
Yeah. So like we just, I got back from Georgia and we were eating like savages in Georgia. Just a lot of, they don't make food there really. When we go, it's always like Korean barbecue, hibachi, Waffle House, wherever you want to go to get chains. That quick food. Yeah. And bro, can I just shit on Georgia for a second?
Absolutely.
Because I know
it's not New York. I don't give a fuck.
You'll love this segment. It's called What the Fuck, Georgia. Okay. Why in God's name can I not get a fucking Uber in Georgia? It's a very populated
Everyone
state.
has a truck, dude.
Bro, first of all, Lyft is actually big in Georgia. I was able to get Lyfts, but I couldn't get Ubers.
Okay.
But here's the biggest problem. What the fuck, Georgia? Everything closes, bro. Every food places close after I'd say 11. So even on the weekend, it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
And we were starving. The only option we had was Waffle House and maybe a McDonald's that was pretty far out.
Yeah.
That's it.
10-mile
bro,
drive.
You have fucking 24-hour diners, bagel places, pizzerias,
you know why?
Whatever.
Because New York's on that Sigma male grind set. New York gets the bag. There's a reason why New York is the economic metropolis epicenter of the world. Time is money. And guess what? If you're staying open, you're getting money.
Here's the thing, Phil. You get what you fucking pay for.
Yeah.
Why is New York so expensive? Because we're all about capitalism. Businesses stay open, people stay buying.
Yeah.
In Georgia, after 11, everyone goes, all right, time to go to bed. What the fuck? Bro, for people that are up all night, you better have some leftovers or some groceries in your fridge or you're not going to survive.
No.
The fucking hotel I was staying at, no room service after 11? What are we talking about here?
They want you to go night-night.
What are we talking about here? So you know what I did? I called a Lyft, called the Waffle House, placed an order, got in the Lyft, went to the fucking Waffle House, grabbed the food, came back to the hotel, and had some fucking waffles and watched One Punch Man, which is excellent, by the way. Very good show.
Did you finish it?
I'm on episode 4. It's a weird thing where basically the premise of the show,
He's too OP.
he just beats everyone in one punch. That's the whole premise. So now I'm wondering, is it going to lead to an eventual adversary where he punches them and nothing happens and he has to deal with that?
Or is it the plight that he's too strong?
Yeah. Because it's
and he never has a challenge. He's never satisfied.
Because, he battled this, minor spoilers if you haven't seen the beginning of One Punch Man, not that this is a huge plot point, but there was the scientist that wanted to like enhance human evolution. And he made the greatest creature, the strongest, most intelligent creature was the Carnage Kabuto. Big, bulking, fucking crazy, like insane creature, right?
Okay.
And for a second, you're like, oh, this Kabuto is going to give One Punch Man a problem.
Yeah.
And what happens?
He one punches
him. And it's the end. And the Kabuto transforms into like Carnage mode, which is an even bigger version.
He just one punches him.
And you're like, all this setup, this really cool scientist guy that cloned himself, that made himself younger.
Just to get fucking punched.
Just to get punched by a man.
Yeah. A bald man at that.
I think the show relies on its comedy. I don't think you're supposed to take it very serious, but who knows? Maybe it's eventually setting up an arc that will be, oh, here's an adversary, or maybe he'll lose the one punch ability. I don't know. I like it right now. I don't love it right now.
Okay.
So we'll keep updates coming with that. AOT comes back on my birthday, which, by the way, the next public episode, it's a birthday episode.
For you?
Sunday is January 9th. It's my birthday. We're recording that bad boy tomorrow.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a great birthday extravaganza. It also feels weird doing a member episode back in the studio, but I do prefer this. This is very nice. It's cozy, You
got the full vibe, the gestalt around us.
Even though we're about to get the fuck out of here.
That's a 2022 thing.
2022, bro. We wrote down in Phil's little book. He has a little book. What was that? More of like a planner type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's a moleskin, Vin.
I would love. Can I hold it? Can I feel it?
You can feel that.
So where did you get this? Because I want this.
Staples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually love this, Phil. Because you know me, I'm a big notes guy on my phone, but there's something about the tangibility of this.
Because now when we do something, you write it down and you cross it off. You just
and things come to life better when you write them down in pen.
There's a reason. We don't even gotta go there.
You know, Kanye West said that. I'm just saying. I know whenever I bring him up, you get a little crazy.
Dude, I'm analog Phil in 2022.
Analog Phil. Let's hear this. What do you mean by analog Phil?
I have a deep appreciation for like the old school things. I like writing things down in the notes.
Mm-hmm.
I like listening to music on vinyl. I appreciate the old VHS, the old tech.
I love this.
Traditional gaming.
Why do I feel like a lot of things were
retro?
Better? A lot of things were better back in the day.
Because we lost sight and things are dumbed down.
Let me say this. Is it convenient that your favorite artist can post an album and all you got to do is pay for a subscription service? You tap their fucking name on Spotify. You're listening immediately. That's great. But you know how great it used to be when a new CD would come out? I'm not even going to go back to the records. I'm going to say CDs. I remember going to buy Eminem's new album. When Relapse came out, you would go to the CD store, you'd buy Relapse, you'd put it in your fucking car, you'd pick up a couple friends, and you listen to it. Now everything, an album drops by 12:37.
Why is it not out yet?
By 12:37, there's 9 reviews, trash, fire emoji. You don't even know. You have to listen to the fucking album.
Bro.
You need a couple listens, guys.
Or a video game came out and you'd go and play it. And then the next day at school, you'd be like, have you gotten to this part yet? Oh my God. Oh, I got the strategy guide too.
Yep. Oh, I got the Game Informer.
Yeah.
Do you have Game Informer?
Informer.
Yo, are you going on cheatplanet.com? I'll even take it there. Cheatplanet.com.
Bro, Game Informer.
Bro, those were the shit. Mario would be fucking chilling on there. You'd find out something secret about the game. Look at that, bro.
I'm so pissed things became like this.
There's a lot of convenience to digital, but I'll say this. I'll be the first to fucking admit it. You lose a lot of heart with digital stuff. You lose a lot of fucking heart. Tangible stuff is very fucking sweet. It's intimate. You can touch it. You can feel it.
I'm analog Phil.
Fuck this iPhone. Fuck you.
I mean, Casey Neistat made a tweet and he's like, Blackberries were the best phones. It was the perfect combination of like technology and analog, like traditional flip phone type tech. And now you can agree with that, you can disagree with that, but the whole reason why he's getting one or got one is just because of that analog feel, of that traditional, I'm not a slave to media.
Remember the scroll ball? Yeah. It would light up when your phone
I was never cool enough to have a BlackBerry, but I do remember all my friends having the scroll, and they used to play Pong 24/7 on it.
Oh, yeah, Brick Break. I had the Bold, and I think I had the Torch. The Torch was a type in the BlackBerry Torch if you want a little history lesson of mobile technology. It was a touchscreen that would slide up.
Yeah, right there.
And then you would have the keyboard underneath. And it didn't have the ball. It started going. It was, I think, one of the first BlackBerries that had the trackpad, which was really jarring at first, but really cool.
I mean, look at that BlackBerry, bro.
Which one is that? That was the most iconic. Was that the BlackBerry
8310?
No, it
GSM?
had a BlackBerry Curve. I think that's what that's called.
Gotcha.
That thing, my dad had that, bro. I remember too, my dad had a flip phone for the longest time. Then this motherfucker came home with a BlackBerry, and I go, you are the coolest human on planet Earth. Yeah. So fucking cool.
My dad used to rock the Razor.
You know, I got to tell you, if I want to buy that new Razor, the touchscreen one, it's the coolest fucking Android phone. The problem is I'm too into the Apple ecosystem to have an Android device.
Bro, we're slaves. We're just slaves.
We're such slaves to the fucking corporations.
To the technocrats.
Man. You know, I can't leave that ecosystem. I'm stuck in the Apple walled garden is what they call it.
I was talking to my friend about in-groups versus out-groups relating to technology, which sounds really philosophical. But we were talking about, well, he brought up the fact that, like, it's scary how many iPhones there are and how
insane.
everyone just uses iPhone.
Yeah.
And it creates an inverse out-group, meaning if you see a green text message, what happens?
Ugh.
Exactly. If you see a blue text message, you're like, oh, that's one of my
nice.
boys.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy, it's simple. You know everything's going to go smoothly. So, like, I mean, we don't really relate to this, but for a lot of like younger kids, say they're not
cool if they don't have an iPhone.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's always.
And what does that set you up for?
That's always going to be a thing, though, because I remember back in the day, like if you didn't have tech deck dudes, you were a schmuck.
Yeah.
Everyone would be playing with them at the table,
fucking chair,
trading skateboards. Oh, you got a green board? I'll give you my red board. Shit like that. That's just humans are weird, man. Like we like to gravitate towards the it thing. And if you don't have the it thing, immediately in your head, you're like, oh, that guy's down a peg. No, that guy has a lot of cool things going on about himself. He just might not appreciate or want or can get that thing.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have the thing does not mean you are less than.
Exactly.
This is a very good member episode.
That's why I'm going analog Phil.
I love it. And you know, I don't even know how to transition to this next topic, but Kanye West spotted in Miami on a date with you know who, Phil?
I don't actually.
Julia Fox.
Who's that?
You've seen Uncut Gems?
Yeah.
The fucking love interest in Uncut Gems. Can you believe that shit?
Julia Fox.
Kanye West and Julia Fox hit up Carbone restaurant in Miami Saturday night, and he was clearly having a good time. Sources familiar with the situation, this is from TMZ, by the way, tell us it's nothing serious, but he is embracing his single life. This is after Kim Kardashian made it clear she's going through with the divorce. So there's a photo of Kanye and Julia Fox sitting at this beautiful candlelit table. I mean, this is just fucking flawless.
You ever been to Carbone? The first one was in New York City.
Have you been?
No, but it's a famous Italian restaurant, and they're known for their spicy rigatoni. Take a look at this.
Spicy rigatoni. I just feel like the name Carbone. You know it's going to be good. Oh, my God. Look at this.
So the key in this, we can make it one night.
I'm going here.
You just use the tomato paste with some vodka. There's no actual tomato sauce. It's tomato paste, so it's a very concentrated form of rigatoni vodka. And it's spicy because they do crushed red pepper. Bro, it's really fucking good.
This place is fucking beautiful.
It's near impossible to get like a reservation at this place.
Look at this, bro. They got fucking rainbow cookies at this fucking place. I guarantee they're homemade.
I'm not even kidding. It's very hard to get into.
Yeah, it says, let's go to their website. I want to reserve a table.
All you got to do is just hit up Kanye.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, they do have outdoor dining today at 2 p.m.
Let's go.
Should we go?
We're a little late, but
we're a little late.
It's 2:17.
Fuck. Oh, we're fucked. Now hold on. So can you only reserve the day of? No fucking chance, Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's.
Oh no, this is for Friday the 7th.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Bro, but look, I'm trying to click the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. Do they only go up until you can't click anything else? Oh, this is just showing what's available?
Yeah, dude.
Bro, chat, listen to this. The next available thing, there's a 2 p.m. on January 7th, right? The next available day, I've never seen anything like this. February 3rd, it's a Thursday, 1:45 p.m.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
And it's only the outdoor dining.
So I got to know someone. Grease them up with some
I
hundos.
wonder if my dad knows anybody from this place.
Absolutely does.
Yeah, we got... Hey, Dad, you know anybody at Carbone? Yeah, my buddy
I know
sells
Mr.
each.
Carbone.
Yeah, me and Mr. Carbone, we're good pals. Phil, I'm inspired to go here now.
You know what we're going to do in 2022? This is a member exclusive.
Go to a bunch of restaurants in the city.
What's the
I would
Sunday
love
sauce
that.
reviews?
Dude, let's go. Now, what's the menu looking like? This is what I want to know. I want to know how expensive this joint is. Let's see dinner at Carbone. All right, so you got a Beats Siciliana, $20. Is all the antipasto right now, $20, $25, $27.
It's expensive for sure.
Zuppe and salate. We got $20 for a minestrone.
Dude, that's
Caprese.
expensive.
Yeah, no, this is a bowl of soup. It's probably this big. Macaroni, $36 for linguine. What the fuck? Ooh.
Bro. We're okay.
Pesci, they got fish. $95 for a whole branzino. Holy shit,
Yeah,
Philly.
we'll take one of everything.
Yeah, we'll take one of everything. We got to review it for the podcast.
This
Carne.
is why we have the meatballs right here. They have our back. They want to know how good the Bronzino is.
Ribeye Diana,
How much?
$58. Sheesh.
All right, listen. A good pasta dish will run you late teens.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like $18,
Okay.
maybe early 20s. If you're getting in the 30s, you're getting aggressive with the fucking claims of how good your pasta
You're
is.
not paying for the pasta at that point. You're paying for the experience.
And the brand.
How much are you willing to pay for an experience when you go out? Because for me, every once in a while, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's go
Every
in.
once in a while, you
Every-
gotta say, fuck it, Jimmy
But if
John's.
we start eating at, 5 restaurants in a row where the fucking antipasto is $45, let's get the fuck out of here. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying, Phil?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm hungry now, bro. We just talked about eating good. How am I going to count calories at Carbone?
It's not going to eat for the rest of the day.
That's true.
If we have it planned in February 3rd, 1:45 p.m., you know you're fasting until you have that spicy rigatoni.
You got to walk. Oh, my God. The
What?
wine list? You got to walk in there with your stomach
How much
rumbling.
are some of the wines?
So a half bottle,
Half a bottle.
a half
2
bottle,
glasses.
$4.15, $3.50. It's
$4.15?
a half bottle.
What are we going at a fucking club right now getting bottle service?
Look at this. Look at this. $1,800 for a 2008 Don. What does that say, Phil, right there? I can't read. Don
Perignon.
Perignon.
You don't know
1800.
about the Don Perignon?
I know about it. I just can't pronounce it.
I went to a liquor store the other day and they have a $100,000 whiskey
Yeah?
from 1917.
Is it good?
You know, I wasn't able to try it.
You didn't
'cause-
get a free sample?
No,
What kind of fucking liquor store you going to?
it's literally unopened.
What is the really Louis the 14th, right?
Yeah.
I think my father's got a bottle upstairs. Is that the one?
Or it's Louis the 13th.
Is that the one with the? Oh, yep. Here we go.
Is it 13th or 14th?
What's XIII? 13? I think it's
Yeah.
13.
It's Louis the 13th cognac.
Yeah, apparently, and my dad was telling us about this. I think we were on our way back from Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve. It was a holiday.
It's quite easily $100 a shot.
Oh yeah, no, the bottle itself is I think $4,000 now.
Yep.
And the crazy thing is, which this to me doesn't make sense. I'm sure you could explain this better than I could imagine the reason, but the longer that time goes on, the more expensive this gets because apparently is a Scotch, right?
No,
Well,
it's
cognac. The longer it stays in there, the better it becomes. Essentially,
The aging process.
yeah, the aging process.
That's why I think it was whiskey that I just said it was $100,000 because it's over 100 years old.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's a pretty cool investment then. But I wonder, the second you open the bottle, does it lose value or is it just whatever you got in there?
Yeah, it loses value.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got one of these upstairs. Should I ask my dad if he wants to sell it to me?
Let's just crack it open.
Yeah. You want to get shot? This fucking guy will come home from Florida, start fucking destroying us.
There we go. It's Macallan.
Macallan. That's the name of the whiskey that you're talking about?
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of that. It's Remy Martin? Look at that. I remember Eminem walk around with a bottle of Remy Martin starting shit. God damn it.
Yeah, Macallan 74, meaning 74 years old, is 82,000. They had one that was $100,000, so I think it was like 78.
You know, having that fuck you money that we always talk about on the show. No, seriously, let's just dive into this again. I know this is a topic that people resonate with on podcasts. I talked about this with someone this weekend. I still am a firm believer that money does not buy happiness. However, money will buy you freedom, which buys you happiness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dumb it down as much as you want. That's the reality of it.
If you had just an infinity sign in your bank account,
Bro. Because here's the thing. let's not even talk about tangible goods. The memories and the things that you can do with an infinite amount of money, that's just priceless.
Yeah.
In a weird backwards way. Like,
if we had infinite money, we can go to Carbone right now from a helicopter.
Yeah. We could buy Carbone. We could walk in and the guy could say, I'm sorry, sir. We don't have a reservation. Excuse me, sir. I own this restaurant.
Yeah.
And then you do the Bruce Wayne. You just write the absurd check and you put it in the
or
hostess
you do
pocket.
the thumb technique, and then you start billing through the hundreds.
Remember in Goodfellas when he took his girl on a date and they fucking brought in the fucking chair from the fucking kitchen. They
Is that
put
the
him
Coco
right in
Cabana?
Yeah, it was a fucking iconic scene.
Yeah.
That long shot of him walking in. The girl's like,
It's a sick
who
scene.
is he? It's amazing. We love gangster movies because we all want the money, the power, the respect, all right? I don't care who you are. We all want the same shit. We're humans. We're very simple animals.
Yeah,
We
it's a
all
very
want it.
idealistic, romanticized version of a rags to riches story.
I might want to watch Goodfellas tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. We might have to put that up on the big screen. It's so good, man.
I know.
It's so good. And it's crazy that humans are willing to root for the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
When it inspires a certain lifestyle within you. You know what I'm saying, Phil?
Yeah.
Whoo, I love gangster movies.
Is that your favorite gangster movie?
Godfather 2 is fucking incredible.
I never saw 2.
2 is arguably better than 1.
I know. I got to go watch 2.
Oh, forget it, bro. Goodfellas. I mean, listen, we got Goodfellas. We got the picture right there.
You like
That needs
Scarface?
to come over to the new Scarface. I've never seen.
You've never seen
Never seen-
Scarface?
I was gonna watch it like 2 months ago. Didn't play it. Need to watch that.
That shit is fucking
Al
cracked.
Pacino, baby. Say hello to my little friend. Forget it. That's fucking.
That's a brutal one.
Let's type in top 10. I'm curious. Top 10 best gangster movies. I always love looking at these top 10 lists on the podcast. 13 best gangster movies of all time. All right, let's see. So we got Untouchables from
Never saw it.
1987. We got Akira from the 80s, I think, 1988. The Godfather. That's pretty low on the list. Goodfellas. Boys in the Hood. The Godfather Part 2.
Yep.
City of God. Never heard of that.
That's a very high-rated movie.
What year is this from?
That's in Brazil.
2002. Look at that. We got The Departed. Oh, The Departed. Have you seen The Departed?
Yeah.
Bro, the end, that movie, more than Uncut Gems, more than any other movie, this was my face. I dropped my fucking iPad. Bro, I dropped my iPad, then I went like this. No! Dude, like I fucking flipped.
Number 1, dude, is Reservoir Dogs.
That's Quentin Tarantino, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen that either.
I'd say it's
American
really
Gangster,
good, but I don't know if it's the best gangster movie.
Once Upon a Time in America, Reservoir Dogs. Wow, really?
I wouldn't put them in this order, but there's a lot of...
Oh, there's a lot of great ones. This one has number 10. This is from Screen Rant. We've looked at them before. 10 is Scarface. 9 is Little Caesar from 1931. Jesus. Fucking
They're always going to put one of those up there.
Public Enemy, 1931 is number 8. Pulp Fiction, number 7. I know you love Pulp Fiction. Scarface, number 6. The original Scarface. I've actually seen that at Adelphi.
Really?
Bonnie and Clyde, number 5. White Heat, number 4. This is a very old list. Godfather Part 2, number 3. Oh, Godfather Part 2 is absurd. Please watch it soon.
I like how there can actually be a part 2 that's like better than 1.
The problem is a lot of people say the third one is like
Dog water.
dog water. I don't know if they think it's dog water because they're spoiled from the first 2 parts. I never watched the third one because I remember after 2, people said the third one's really bad and I didn't want to like,
But once you have
have a
that
bad taste in my
high,
mouth.
I mean, if you don't match that, it's...
bro. I'm pretty sure The Godfather ends with a certain character just sitting on like a park bench. I think that's
the
the
first
ending.
one or the second one?
Is the first one where he's sitting on the park bench?
The first one ends in the garden.
Yeah, that scene alone with the fucking rotating shot. Oh my God. Bro, it's so good.
That's why I get a boner every time I watch movies now, because like I think like I'm gonna be a filmmaker just at the end of Philion's journey.
Yeah. You know what I saw recently? We watched we were all hanging out in Georgia and everyone was like, "Oh, let's watch a movie." I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." Like I haven't watched a movie like with a big group at someone's house in years. Literally. It's been a long time. And we were trying to figure out what to watch and my buddy Scott was like, "How about Batman Begins?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I haven't seen that in a while." So Batman Begins wins the vote. It was like Batman Begins yesterday, that Beatles movie, and I think one other movie that didn't get that many votes, but Batman Begins won. Or Batman Begins actually won right from the jump. Everyone threw their hands up.
Okay.
So we watched that, and then the next day I was like, yo, group chat, we should watch The Dark Knight, because that's arguably one of the greatest comic book movies of all time.
Yeah.
Dude, rewatching that movie, it is so fucking good.
Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a perfect movie.
It's perfect. It's definitely cheesier than I remember. Like, there's certain moments where, you know, the commissioner will turn around and Batman's gone. You're like, that's just not... Yeah. I understand being a ninja, but this is a 200+ pound man in a full armored
metal suit.
There's no shot he's just like jumping off a fucking platform and you're not hearing anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's the superhero aspect of it.
Exactly. But as far as shots, oh my God, bro, the interrogation scene where Commissioner Gordon's like, if we're going to play games, he takes the fucking handcuffs off. I'm going to need a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And then the lights turn on and Batman slams his fucking head and we're disoriented just like he is. Oh my God. And the Joker has some really good lines in that movie.
The Joker is so fucking good in that movie.
Why don't you just do it yourself? If you're good at something, never do it for free. Dude, that line, I was like, oh shit, that's so true. That's so good. Never do it for free if you're good at it, Phil. You know why? Because people need your services. What else does he say? When the chips are down, these civilized people will eat each other. I love that line. Because it's all proved right in the third one.
Opens up the jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So good, dude. And then at the end where he has all the money piled up, he goes, where's the Italian? Because the Italian mob guy's working with him. It's so good, man. And the Joker, he basically says that whole movie. I don't know if a lot of people made the connection from The Dark Knight to The Dark Knight Rises, because The Dark Knight Rises is definitely not as good as a movie. I still enjoyed it. A lot of people think it's the weakest in the trilogy. But everything the Joker said to Harvey Dent, to Batman, to the Commissioner, whatever, his whole premise is that, like, as humans, when we're pushed to a it's me or you, you're always picking you, you know? And then in the third movie, the city starts, like, attacking everybody because Bane essentially, you know, ruins everything. And it's like, holy shit, the Joker was right. Like, we are not as civilized as we think we are.
Did you see Tobey Maguire's body in Spider-Man 1?
Shredded.
Why did we just gloss over that?
Bro, he was on Howard Stern, actually, and they talked to here. Let me pull up the interview. I'll pull up the audio. Howard Stern, Tobey Maguire. He said he was working out like 3 times a day, had a nutritionist.
I didn't know he was that ripped in this fucking movie.
It's the dream job of all time, is it not?
It's pretty great.
Are you afraid of getting typecast, or are you going to embrace being Spider-Man?
I'm embracing it. I'm not really afraid of being typecast anyways.
How long does it take to shoot a Spider-Man movie?
We shot for about 5 months, but there's a whole prep time, and then all the computer stuff afterwards takes a while.
What'd you do? You do special workout? Because when you finally turn into Spider-Man, you're muscular as hell. Well, how did that work? How do you get that size?
I worked out
fucking
for 5
steroids,
months, 6 days a week, up to 4 hours a day.
And do you eat more food than you eat?
So,
a nutritionist, and I was eating.
So right there, right? So I hear that. Now, this is from 2002.
Right.
Theoretically, if you're working out for 4 hours a day, as long as you're eating enough food to fuel that, like, that is...
You can't work out for 4 hours a day, Vin.
You can't?
I mean, like, you can, but, like, how intense is your workout?
Well, that's what I was thinking, because when he says 4 hours a day, I don't imagine he walks in the gym for 4 hours. I'm thinking maybe like a 2 hour in the morning, 2 hour at night. But
maybe.
If you're natural, let's assume he was natural, right?
He'd have to be eating a lot of calories.
That's my point. Like, so if you eat like what? For fucking 4 hours of let's say it's intense workout, 4 hours of intense workout, and your body naturally burns what a day? Like 2,000, depending on your size, 2 to 2,500 calories, 3,000.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck was he eating? Like 8,000 calories a day? Is that even possible?
On that Michael Phelps diet? Like, I don't...
How much does Michael Phelps eat a day?
Back in the day, like 10K a day.
What?
Yeah, you've never seen Michael Phelps' diet?
No.
Bro, it's like a Domino's pizza for breakfast just so he can swim laps.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God.
A YouTuber tried a Michael Phelps inspired 12,000 calorie
That's Furious
diet.
Pete, right?
Oh, I love Furious Pete. YouTuber Will Tennyson, known for his extreme lifestyle.
He's in the fitness industry.
12,000 calories a day. So what would he eat? Breakfast, 2 cups of coffee, 5 egg omelet, grits, 3 fried egg sandwiches, French toast, and a chocolate chip pancake. Lunch, 2 energy drinks, 2 large ham and cheese sandwiches, and pasta with tomato sauce. Dinner, 2 energy drinks, a large pepperoni pizza, and a pound of pasta and sauce. A fucking pound?
Yeah.
Bro, a pound of pasta is like 3 bowls.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro, if you've ever swam competitively or know what this entails, like I believe it.
I was gonna say though, Michael Phelps' physique, he's just like a board, right?
No, he
Is
was
he
fucking
pretty built?
He's ripped out of his mind back then.
Oh yeah, no, he does have a pretty. Yeah,
But
he is pretty shredded.
Look at that. Whoops, right here.
But now, how much is he swimming a day?
Miles.
So like, how long though? Like an hour in the pool every day? More than that?
Do you think you can be Olympic gold swimming an hour a day?
Bro, look how many medals this fucking guy has.
Okay, so apparently he swam 13 kilometers each day, which is like
It's like what?
8 miles? No, 6 miles.
Is that like insane?
That's
Because running 6 miles a day is not that ridiculous.
so 13 kilometers is 8 miles a day. Now I don't know how accurate that is.
How long is the length of like a standard wave pool, lane pool?
Yards or meters?
However we can convert
One
this.
lap is usually 25 meters.
I'm just curious how many laps you have to do to get to 8 miles or 6 miles, whatever it was,
How many laps
in a
does
standard
Michael
pool?
Phelps swim a day?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's very simple.
So he had a minimum of 80,000 meters a week, and it's 25 meters per lap.
So 80,000 divided by 25. Hold on. 80,000 divided by 25. 3,200 laps for the week. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so divide that by, let's say he's swimming every day. Dude, 457 laps a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would eat fucking 9 pizzas too.
Yeah.
How does I don't even understand how his body would handle that though. That's ridiculous.
What, the load of swimming or the load of eating? Or
Both.
both.
Bro, both. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, there's the steroids argument, but not many people want to go there.
I feel like he's got to be, right?
Bro, if you're an Olympic gold medalist, best in the fucking world, and your competitors are taking steroids in every single inch they can possibly get to swim faster than you have to do what they're doing and then have the natural talent and work ethic to beat them.
Just what happens to your body when you're 80 and you swam 500 laps
Swimming
a day?
is so good for you.
So it's just so he's just chilling?
I mean,
How strong do you think he is? Like how much do you think he could deadlift? Probably
it's,
a freak,
it's not
right?
gonna equate.
It's not.
I'd say easily 405,
Yeah.
like starting.
Yeah.
But like, I really think me and you can lift more than him.
That's fucking wild to think about.
He's 6'4", but he also has like webbed feet.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
He's just like a duck, right?
Yeah.
How does that happen? Like he's just built
Genetics.
completely for swimming, right?
Yeah, so he was born with the genetic disposition to have a perfect swimmer's body. His ape index and his you know what the ape index is?
It's just like your arms to
It's like the ratio of your
Yeah.
arms to whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Like look at that.
Oh my god.
So swimmers slap themselves to like just get adrenaline pumping and to warm up their shoulders. His fucking hands are touching in the back.
Yeah, so basically he's wrapped, like basically he's hugging himself, guys, and he's able to almost touch his hands on his back. He must have just like massive hands and
So
feet
he's 6'4",
too, right?
has a 6'7" wingspan.
Holy shit.
He has short legs and a really long torso.
So that's good for swimming?
Decreased resistance with the water. Yeah. And
He's
a
basically
size,
a fish.
He's a size 14.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
I'm a size 13, similar height. I don't know my wingspan. I think it is. I think it's more than 6'4", but like
No shot at 6'7".
no shot.
That's fucking that's insane. That's like Lanky Kong. Boo, rip, boo. I'm pretty sure I'm built like an actual box. I'm pretty sure my wingspan is the same as my height. I think.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be.
Perfect
Like-
square.
That's his. Look at him. He's built for speed. He looks like Captain Falcon.
Yeah, he does have an interesting physique for sure.
It's the swimmer's bot, bro. But like, look how washboard that shit is.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But I mean, like, if he did eat, like, let's say 2,500 calories a day, like an average,
He'd die.
he would literally, he wouldn't be able to do.
His body would die.
I kind of want to like swim every day now, bro. If I get to eat more and just look really fucking good,
That's
that's the dream.
yeah.
I go to Carbone every Tuesday, get myself a rack of ribs.
I'm not even being like facetious. Swimming's the best exercise you
Yeah.
can possibly do.
All right,
There is no besides like your shoulder joints, but like you're not going to be swimming at like this level.
crazy speeds and endurance. We swam a couple times.
I think we swam once.
Yeah, no, twice. We did twice. It was good shit though.
It was fun.
It was
It's
definitely
hard.
It's weird too because like I don't remember being sore that bad. Like the water is good to your body.
Yeah.
The water It hugs you.
I mean, if you're swimming hundreds of laps a day, you're probably going to be sore. But you also, it's specificity. So the more you train swimming, the more you train anything in a specific aspect, the more adaptable your body's going to become to it. So since me and you have weightlifted for years, like that's why we can probably deadlift more than this guy.
Yeah. I'm thinking I just go triathlon. I start cycling, I start running, I start swimming.
You're going to be the epitome of health.
Yeah.
Like I used to shit on, dude, when I was like in the fitness industry, when I was younger, not necessarily in the fitness industry, I used to just be like, that's like pussy shit. Like what? Fucking cycling? I can do that.
Pick up a weight.
Yeah.
Bro, riding your bike for like, see, that's the weird thing though too. All this is so relative. Like running 6 miles versus swimming 6 miles versus biking 6 miles. Swimming is the hardest. Swimming is the hardest. Yeah, running then cycling is the easiest, right? For 6 miles.
For sure.
But like if you're cycling, what is like a above average cycling per day? Like 30 plus miles?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That's fucking insanity. You know
Wait.
how far 30 miles is on a bike?
But if you're pedaling at like 20 miles an hour, you're only just riding for an hour and a half. It's not that crazy.
I don't know. I feel like
30 miles is not crazy on a bike.
Is it not?
No.
That seems berserk to me.
No, it's not.
I do remember though when I was in San Francisco, we rented bikes and we just rode around you go by the bridge, you go down a path, you go up and down the city.
I think 50 plus is like, okay,
I remember doing it for like an hour plus and the calories, I was like pissed how little the calories burned was. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We just worked out for this amount of time and this is the output?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, I kind of want to start swimming now. I might have to do it.
Just join the YMCA.
The YMCA. That's what fucking Jake Paul walked out to against Tyron Woodley.
I know.
Oh my God. We haven't even talked about that. Bro, did you see he called out Dana White?
Yeah, I did.
And Dana's not saying nothing.
Dana responded.
No. He called him out again.
Again?
Bro, I'll play the audio.
Did you see
for you guys.
Dana White's like face cam that he did? You know, this fucking guy, he's not a champion. He doesn't sell pay-per-views.
Yeah. So Jake put this video out. Bro, you're going to die laughing at this fucking video. Okay, so this.
I saw that one.
Well, this is the response.
Yeah.
Did you show the response?
Yep.
Yeah. So he basically. This one you saw?
No.
I accepted every part of your challenge. I said I would fight Masvidal in MMA. Steroid test me whenever the fuck you want. It is 2 weeks after my fight, and I'm a fat bitch. I don't do steroids, and I take it as a compliment because there's no other excuse to me knocking out all of your champions than this kid does steroids. Look at me. Look at that. A fat bitch. If you steroid test me, then I want to steroid test every one of your fighters. Ooh, you want to do it though, will you?
I use cocaine.
I'm in St. Bart's, one of the nicest beaches in the world. You're ruining my vacation. We were on a yacht party last night, Meek Mill, Drake, everybody, Mike Tyson going crazy. You have been caught with cocaine and hookers every other week.
I use cocaine.
And you think that, like, with all the money that you have, like billionaire or some shit, that you would get some fucking Botox because your forehead looks like a motherfucking GPS Google map, like all the lines in it and shit.
I use cocaine.
And you say Masvidal is a pay-per-view superstar. Let's go to his last Instagram post. 5,000 likes or 10,000 likes or some shit. Do you realize that my mom, Pam, gets more likes than your pay-per-view superstars? Men lie, women lie, Dana White lies, numbers don't. Do you want to talk shit about my manager who is the CFO of your company that helped you sell it to Endeavor, $4 billion?
Guy that's standing in the middle, apparently that's his manager. And that guy used to be an accountant for me.
You're just a jealous, ugly fuck. You don't know what true happiness is. You're the definition of a fucking unhappy billionaire who thought that money was gonna make their lives better. Feel bad for you.
I use cocaine.
Long story short, you addressed nothing that I said. I accepted your challenge. I said I would fight MMA. I said that I would retire from boxing, and you avoided all of that shit. Hold on. Also, instant replay, there was a fucking UFO in the back of this video. Side note, but like fucking Joe Rogan, aliens, we're all fucked. It shows that you are in a corner. You're a dog in a corner trying to fight to save his whole company, and the embarrassment that I've put you through, everybody sees it, and what you can't
Okay, so he's basically saying like the company USADA is the drug testing that I guess the UFC uses. He's saying like whenever you want, do it, right?
Well, wouldn't he be, hypothetically speaking, devil's advocate?
This is the question. Yeah, I was literally just gonna ask though, like, is there a way he could get around it being, if he was on stuff, which I still don't think he is.
Right.
But if he was, would it be out of his system by now?
1,000%.
Okay. That's interesting.
I mean, there's the half-life of certain compounds are in and out of your system in a couple of hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you know what you're doing and you have a designer chemist or you have somebody on your team that understands like pharmacology and how it impacts your blood and your system, then like, yeah, you can be on steroids and then you can skirt every single test.
Yeah, it is just so crazy. Like he basically said to Dana, like, whenever you want, drug test me. I want to test you for cocaine. And then Dana just hasn't said anything. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh
but
boy.
he's doing cocaine too.
Well, that's, that's
besides the point.
That's an irrelevant topic to what we're talking about here. But yeah, no, it's
Why is Dana White like stooping down to the level of just responding? Like that just makes it a meme.
well, everywhere he goes, he gets questioned. Everywhere. you
Dana
know?
White?
Yeah, like every press conference after they bring up Jake Paul. It's one of those things where like, even when I go live, like there's questions that constantly get asked that like I don't want to address all the time,
Right.
But like when it bombards you, it's like, okay, I'm going to address it,
You just don't want to feed the trolls. That's all I'm going to say.
Can't feed the trolls. I need to feed myself right now. I'm fucking hungry. But listen, great episode. First one of the new year, member exclusive content. We love you guys. Thank you for keeping on the lights. We appreciate you. Comment down below what you think of this banger, this heat. And we'll see you guys on Sunday for my birthday. It's going to be lit.
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.